The T20 World Cup is taking up shape after the IPL has just ended, and we are going to look at some very promising players as teams like Oman as well will face the big guns in the tournament this year. Today on Cricket Next, we have someone very important from the Oman side, their skipper, their leader itself, Aaqib Ilyas, to share the story of his side and Oman's journey to the T20 World Cup. So let us welcome Aaqib Ilyas. Hello Aaqib, कैसे हो आप? How are you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you? All
I'm good.
fine.
I'm good. Thanks a lot for joining Cricket Next. So, talking about your journey, can you highlight how did you start playing cricket back in time? And obviously now you are playing for quite a few years, but how did you start playing cricket?
Yeah, brother. My journey is when I was like 6 months. My father moved from Pakistan to Oman in case of business and all the work. So there I did I used to study in Pakistan school, one of the schools in Oman, and there for the first time I represented my team under 16. Then I represented under 19, and for the higher studies I moved to Dubai, UAE, where I played among most of the national players from Pakistan. That is where my cricket started, at the top level, because I
Okay.
used to play a lot of T20 cricket over there. So after 4 years of my study, I came back to Oman, and then one of the players from Oman team, he got injured unfortunately, and we had a game going on, and that year I was the highest run scorer, most run scorer in that season. So then they picked me up, and that is where my journey started from Oman cricket team.
Okay, quite interesting. But can you highlight some of the things from your school days when you started playing cricket? Maybe street cricket, maybe not very professionally at that point in time. But what inspired you to take up cricket? Were you always interested in sports, or someone asked you to pick up the bat and just start playing cricket?
Yeah, I'm a person who loves sports, all the sports, not only cricket, football, volleyball. I love to participate in all kind of sports, and I'm good at most of them. But for cricket, my elder brother, he represented Oman cricket team as well, and he was
Okay.
among the top players for Oman. So when I used to see him, he had a lot of fan following in the school time. He used to play. I used to watch them. So that is where it came in me that I should also play cricket. And in India, Pakistan, people love cricket, and
Yes.
they grow up watching cricket. So I also had a passion of playing cricket. So
Okay.
street cricket was the one where I started to, you used to get your own bat, your own ball. You used to bat first. So from there, you get to know this player is something different. You are the best among someone. So from there only this thing started to come up, and I represented my school. It was my first game, though I went as a batsman, but I got out on the first ball and I took 6 wickets. I became man of the match. And one funny thing was, that time my family never used to support me in cricket. So they said, "Where were you?" I said, "I was at the school," but I bunked the school and I went to play the game. So next day in the news, it came that Aaqib Ilyas is man of the match against some of the schools. So I had a big mess at home when it came in the news.
So,
So now
what
it's a
was the
different
reaction
time.
of your parents when
Yeah.
this thing happened?
They were yeah, very angry on me because they were very serious with my studies. They wanted me to study, but I was into cricket a lot. That was the time they used to beat me up for cricket. But now is the time they are proud of me, and they keep supporting me, and they just say you be at the field all the time rather than spending or wasting your time anywhere.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, quite interesting. So, Akib, you are from Sialkot. We see many other players who are from Sialkot. Obviously, since you moved to Oman when you were quite young, so you have not played too much of cricket into Pakistan as such. But what is this connection between Sialkot and Oman now? Like you, as you just mentioned, your brother also played for Oman, and I see Naseem Khushi and several other cricketers in the Oman team, current Oman team, who are from Sialkot. So, what is this connection?
Yeah, the thing is, in Pakistan, there are a lot of quality players, and especially from our area, Sialkot, you see top batters are from there, top all rounders. You see Shoaib Malik and many other players. So, yeah, they moved out. For me, there is not much connection because the thing is, I was 6 months when I moved to Oman, and I
Right,
played in Oman only. We used to play on cement cricket, cement wickets. That time in the past, there were no, turf tickets, and,
right.
not much competition was there. But, it's all about the talent and hard work, and, there was the management and all, they used to support us a lot. But people in Pakistan, they get a lot more facilities. They get to play among new people. Like you say, in India, a lot of talent is there. So they are more talented. And when they came to Oman, they came for some cricket basis only. And ICC, as per ICC rules, after 3 years they are eligible to play for any of the country. So yeah, they did really well in cricket and they participated. So it's not all about Sialkot only. It's all about many players are there in the team from India, from Gujarat, from Punjab, and from
Right.
other places in Pakistan also. So yeah, all those who are talented, they have a chance to play in the squad.
Interesting. So, growing up in Oman, or did you ever have an ambition, or say have a desire as such to play cricket in Pakistan?
Yes, it is good to participate in Pakistan and play cricket in Pakistan, because the amount of following you get in these countries, it's not comparable. Like in Nepal, Pakistan, India, all these countries,
Right.
people have a lot of passion. But now, Alhamdulillah, where I am very comfortable. I'm very satisfied because our board, our management is taking really good care of us. Alhamdulillah,
Okay.
financially everything is very stable, and we get a
Okay.
lot of tours. Even now, ICC has promoted us. They, first of all, thanks to ICC that they gave us a chance. They gave associates also a chance to participate in the World Cup.
Right.
So now there are a lot of tournaments to play. So I don't think of moving back. And if I get to play a chance in PSL or IPL or all these things, franchise cricket is a different thing. But now, Alhamdulillah, at this stage, I am leading the team, and I am very satisfied with my team and my
Yeah.
management.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. So, since you are leading the team, Akib, you just appointed the captain ahead of the T20 World Cup when the squad was announced. So, how do you see this development? Was there any specific reason for this change, or the management just believed in you? And how happy are you with this development?
First of all, Alhamdulillah, I'm very thankful to Almighty that I am leading the team, and that too in World Cup T20, and it's a big responsibility also for me, because our ex-captain Zishan, he did really great job. Under his captaincy, we have achieved many milestones, and now it's a great responsibility on me to do well. This is the management's thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe they have seen some quality, because I led the team in Gulf Cup. That was the first time when we won the championship in Gulf Cup, and I was among the top performers. Then a second series, we played the World Cup qualifiers. Even there, Alhamdulillah, I was the best player of the tournament. And recently, we played Asia Cup qualifiers, in which I was the best bowler and among the top scorers. So Alhamdulillah, maybe due to my performances and due to the environment I bring to the team, the positive environment, maybe they have seen something. So that is why they have given me this job, and hopefully I feel very motivated, with this thing that before I was working 80% on myself, but now as a captain, as a leader, I am working 100% on myself, on my fitness, on my skills. With the boys, I'm hanging around because I have to create the positive environment in the team. So yeah, really pumped up.
Okay, okay, interesting. So, since you talked about your fitness and all those things, and you are an all-rounder as well, so talk to us about your training regimes, your personal training regimes, and your personal training routines. How do they go throughout the day?
Being honest, I'm not a guy who who love to do personal, who love to train alone. I am with the team most of the time. So
Okay,
yeah, our physio, our trainer Edward, he's doing really well with us. In the morning around 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, we get up and we have our gym sessions. Then most of the guys, they have to go for work. At we are not totally professionals, we are semi-professionals. So then back at 2 o'clock, we come for the net sessions. Then we work till the evening. From 2 to 6 or 2 to 5, we work. We have open nets, or we work on our fitness. Training sessions are there in where we work on our cardio. So it has been divided very perfectly. 3 days we work on the gym, on the strength. Then two to 3 days we work on the cardio, and skill sessions we work on 5 days. So in between, we play matches, practice games with each other. We work on our skills and all. So it is very well maintained. That is the reason, over the years, Oman team has progressed really well, and they have reached this.
okay. Now, Akib, you are such an experienced player yourself, playing since quite a few years for Oman. You are someone like Zishan who has led the team for many years. So, what are the messages that you send in the dressing room or in a team meeting whenever you guys meet to discuss the plannings and uh, how the team wants to perform? So, what are the messages specifically that you give as a captain to the side?
The only thing is, you as a captain, not even a captain, even as a player, also I have said to everyone that the main thing is, during the tournament, I don't need any negative feedbacks from anyone. I don't want players to pass on negative comments to any of the players, not even as a joke also, because a player might not getting runs or might struggling with his bowling or anything. Even you pass a negative comment to him, deep inside he will kept it, because I when I went through my worst, anyone who used to pass on a negative comment, I used to keep in, and it used to put me more down. So I said, only thing is I want you to say positive words to each other to back them up. You have to be very positive to each other, and only thing is, no one is bigger than you. You have worked really hard. You have skills. That is why you are at the top stage. So now you don't have to think much. You don't listen to people. It's all about, the more pressure is when you think about people, what people are going to say if we fail. So you don't have to think about them, because they are not there when you are working hard, when you are practicing under the sun, 50 degrees and all. No one is there to watch you when you are sacrificing your family, going apart from your family, doing work and all. They don't see this. They only see is what you do on the field, and they judge you by
Right.
that. So they are no one to judge you by that, and you don't have to be very concerned what people say. So you just focus on your work, believe in yourself, and be honest with your game, rather than going up from the field and then you think that, oh shit, should have done this, I should have done this. Think before the game for 10 minutes what the best you can do. Control what is in your hands. You can't control on something which you can't do, so don't think much about the game. Switch your mood on, switch your mind on the moment you step onto the field. Before that, you enjoy the game, you enjoy the beautiful place. Like we are in Barbados, we are in
Right.
Trinidad, beautiful places, beautiful beaches around, lovely people. So you enjoy with them, you enjoy the tour, and when it comes to the field, you be very focused, and you give your best. That's it. That's what I can do as a
Okay.
captain.
Okay, very well said. I think the team must be inspired by a leader like you, undoubtedly. Um, Moving on, Akib, a few more questions before we end this discussion. How important is it for a team like Oman to make it to the T20 World Cup? What is the feeling inside the dressing room?
It's a big achievement, Alhamdulillah, one of the biggest achievement. As a player, you can't achieve more than this. As an associate cricketer, World Cup T20 is the biggest achievement for a player. Only one thing happens now is one team is going to be a champion from 20 teams.
Right.
Apart from them, all the teams are going to be same. So we are participating at the level where all the other world class players, world class cricketers are there. So Alhamdulillah, it feels really good. And this is not something which happened overnight. We had a long process for this. From 2016 we started to qualify for the World Cup qualifiers, and now we have came into the main stage. So yeah, Alhamdulillah, everyone is really pumped up, excited. And the best thing is, we associates, we don't even get the sponsors also properly. But now,
Right.
big sponsors like SS, SF from India, CA from Pakistan, and all over the world, they are reaching us, to advertise us and to sponsor us in the World Cup main stage. So, cricket gears are something, players already they have a lot of top gears, because our board is supporting us very well. They are paying us highly for the bats, for the gears. But you being sponsored freely by one of the top brands is a great feeling. You know that
Right.
you are something that they are sponsoring you. So that is really good. And other thing is, financially things are getting more better for the players, because more and more tours, especially these top tours, and then if we take on any of the destinations, more bonuses, more allowances. So many things to keep you motivated. So Alhamdulillah, it feels really good to be at the top now.
Okay, quite interesting, and I specifically like the thing you said about sponsors, because it is quite important that there is someone who is backing you throughout these tough times, throughout the times that players have struggled. So quite interesting. But how good is it that you are going to play England and Australia? The where the format has been designed by the ICC this time. How big a thing is it that Oman team is, or maybe Namibia is going to play England and Australia like big teams this season?
Oh, it's a really big thing. We are really pumped up. We are really positive to see, because, as you can see, they are world champions also. England is also world champion, and
Right.
Australia, and their mindset is totally different. They are very positive with cricket. So yeah, we feel really happy. That we are gonna play amongst the top teams, and don't have anything to lose. It's just the experience we have to take from the tournament. And on a good day of cricket, anything is possible. They say cricket is a funny game. Anything is possible. So we have to learn a lot from them. Then we get to know where we stand, where they stand. Is it the physical side they are much ahead, or is it the skills, or is it their mindset? So once seeing from outside, it's very easy. We can comment and anything that, oh, see, if we were there, anything was possible. But now when we play against them, we get to know, we get to see what their reality is, and where do we stand and where do they stand, where it is the difference. So only thing is we have to play positive and we have to learn from them. And and in cricket, anything is possible. Anything can be happen.
Hope that something interesting happens when you play Australia or England. One last thing, Akib. A very small question: who are your favorite players from India and from Pakistan?
From India, the two players are Rohit Sharma, one of the top players, especially
Okay.
his pull shot. And from the second player is Virat Kohli, the match winner. He's a big difference. The attitude, his fitness, his dedication towards his country. It's the top thing. And from Pakistan, I feel Babar Azam is doing really great at the moment. And then Iftikhar is doing a bit well now for Pakistan. He can be a match winner in the days. And then bowlers, obviously, Pakistan have got top bowlers. Mohammad Amir and Shaheen is there. So yeah, these are the guys who can be top ones for the Pakistan and India.
Okay. And do you think it would have been interesting to face Pakistan or India at the World Cup in the first round itself?
Uh, you're talking about Pakistan, India facing each other, or
No,
we
no,
face each
Oman
other?
facing Pakistan or India.
Oh, it will be very exciting because if we play against them, because people in Pakistan, India, they are gonna watch this match a lot.
Right,
Because a lot of people watch India and Pakistan game. So if we
right.
play against them, it will be really, it will be really good for us because a lot of we wanted to perform in front of them also. So a lot of people and excitement is, we grow up watching them. So it's a good thing to play against them and enjoy cricket.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Akib. Thanks a lot for joining Cricket Next. We really hope that Oman does quite well at the World Cup and probably we see a game between India and Oman. So again, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for joining with us.
And thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।